The galaxy was very old. Many powerful civilizations had risen among the stars. They built great empires. They fought endless wars. They believed they knew everything. When humans finally arrived, no one paid attention. Human ships entered galactic space quietly. They were not large. They did not shine with bright weapons. They did not threaten anyone. At the Galactic Council, humans were given a small seat at the back. No one asked them questions. No one cared about their history. Aliens saw humans as weak. They saw a species from one small planet, divided by borders, once fighting itself. They laughed and whispered, calling humans newborns of space. But humans did not react. They listened. They watched. They learned. While other species showed their power, humans stayed silent. They studied alien languages. They studied technology. They studied wars and mistakes. Some aliens noticed something strange. Humans never spoke about their military past. They never shared battle records. They never showed fear during galactic conflicts. When nearby systems burned in war, humans did not run. They observed calmly. An old alien historian felt uneasy. He searched ancient data about Earth. What he found disturbed him. Humanity had survived extinction events. They had fought brutal wars and learned from them. They had almost destroyed themselves and stopped. Why would a weak species survive this long? He wondered. Before he could speak, a border conflict erupted near human space. A powerful empire moved its fleets closer. The council ignored humans again. But the historian watched the human ships closely. They were still quiet, still calm, too calm. And for the first time, someone in the galaxy asked a dangerous question. What if humans were never weak? Only waiting? The border conflict grew worse with every passing day. A powerful alien empire moved its fleets closer to human space. The Galactic Council talked and argued, but did nothing. They believed humans would panic or ask for protection. Humans did neither. Their ships stayed near their borders. No weapons were shown. No warnings were sent. Aliens laughed again. They are afraid, many said. They know they cannot fight. But humans were not afraid. Inside human command stations, there was no shouting, no chaos, only calm voices and quiet screens. Humans watched the enemy fleets carefully. They recorded every movement, every signal, every pattern. They did not copy alien technology. They understood it. Human scientists noticed flaws in alien systems. Human engineers saw weaknesses no one else had seen. Human leaders said only one thing: do not act yet. The enemy empire sent a message to the council. They demanded new territory. They threatened war. The council stayed silent. Humans sent a simple reply: we request peace. The message was ignored. A small alien patrol crossed into human space. They expected no resistance. A single human ship moved forward. It was small, unarmed, according to alien scans. The alien patrol prepared to fire. Then something strange happened. Their screens went dark. Their weapons stopped responding. Their engines shut down one by one. No explosion. No damage. Just silence. The human ship turned and left. The alien patrol drifted helplessly in space. When a report reached the council, laughter stopped. Scans showed no energy weapons. No attack signals. Nothing that made sense. The old historian felt cold fear. He whispered to himself, humans did not defend themselves. They tested us. Far away, deep inside human space, ancient systems powered on, and humanity continued to watch. The galaxy was no longer laughing. News of the disabled alien patrol spread fast. No one understood how it happened. No weapons were detected. No damage was found. The powerful empire was angry. They accused humans of using illegal technology. They demanded answers from the Galactic Council. Humans were finally called forward. For the first time, all eyes turned toward them. A human representative stood calmly. No armor. No threats. He spoke in a clear, steady voice. We did not attack, he said. We defended our space without harm. The council did not believe him. The Empire ignored the words and moved its fleets closer. They wanted to make an example of humanity. At the same time, another war began far away. A weak species was being crushed by a much stronger empire. Their cities burned. Their people cried for help. The council argued again. They delayed. They waited. Humans did not. Without asking permission, a human fleet moved out. Only a few ships. Silent. Fast. They entered the war zone, unnoticed. Alien commanders mocked them. Then the impossible happened. Enemy ships froze in place. Weapons failed. Shields collapsed. Entire fleets lost control at once. Still no explosions. Still no deaths. The attacking empire surrendered in minutes. Across the galaxy, fear replaced doubt. The council demanded to know how. The human representative answered softly. We learned long ago that destroying enemies creates more enemies. The old historian finally understood. Humans had mastered war and then mastered restraint. But some empires felt only fear. Secret meetings began. Hidden alliances formed. They did not see humans as protectors. They saw a threat, and deep in the darkness of space, plans were made. Plans to stop humanity. Before it was too late. Fear spread faster than war. After the human fleet stopped the invasion, without firing a single shot, many species panicked. They asked the same question again and again. How powerful are humans really? Old records were opened. Hidden archives were searched. What they found changed everything. Human history was violent. For thousands of years, humans fought themselves. They built terrible weapons. Weapons that could end worlds. Then they stopped, not because they were weak, but because they understood the cost. Humans created rules for war. They limited their own power. They locked away their most dangerous systems. The galaxy had never seen this before. Most species used power until they destroyed themselves. Humans survived by controlling it. The ancient historian spoke before the council at last. Humans are not new, he said. They are restrained. Silence filled the chamber. At the same time, secret fleets gathered in deep space. Several powerful empires formed an alliance. They believed only one thing. If humans are allowed to grow, no one will ever stop them. The plan was simple. Strike first. Strike hard. Human sensors detected the movement. In human space, there was no panic, only preparation. Deep beneath Earth's surface, systems older than the Galactic Council awakened. Ships that had never been seen moved into position. Human leaders spoke calmly. We hoped the galaxy would choose trust. Above human worlds, stars began to vanish behind massive shadows. The Allied fleets had arrived. The galaxy held its breath. Humanity stood silent. And for the first time, the galaxy wondered if it had made a terrible mistake. The Allied fleets filled the stars. Thousands of ships surrounded human space. They came from many empires. Old rivals, old enemies, now united by fear. They expected humans to surrender. The Galactic Council sent one last message to Earth. It was not a request. It was a warning. Deactivate your systems. Accept inspection, or face destruction. Human leaders listened quietly. They did not argue. They did not threaten. They sent one reply. We will not attack first. The Allied fleets took this as weakness. The order was given. The first wave moved forward. Weapons charged. Superweapons locked on human worlds. In the council chamber, many looked away. They believed humanity was about to end. But human space did not burn. Instead, space itself changed. Invisible signals spread faster than light. Alien sensors failed. Target systems went blind. Command ships lost control. Entire fleets slowed, then stopped. Some ships powered down completely. Others drifted, unable to move or fire. Panic spread through the alliance. They tried to retreat. They could not. Then human ships appeared. Not aggressive, not rushing. They surrounded the frozen fleets calmly. Human voices filled alien channels. You came prepared to destroy worlds. One voice said, we came prepared to stop you. No ships were destroyed. No lives were taken. One by one, Allied commanders surrendered. Across the galaxy, Silence returned. The council realized the truth too late. Humanity had not built power to rule the galaxy. They had built it to end wars. And now, the galaxy understood something terrifying. Humans could have destroyed everything. They chose not to. The war ended without a final battle. Across human space, frozen fleets remained silent. Their weapons were useless. Their commanders waited for judgment. The galaxy expected punishment. It never came. Human ships did not fire. They did not invade alien worlds. They did not demand surrender. Instead, humans sent one clear message to every system. This conflict is over. The Alliance leaders were brought before the Galactic Council. They expected chains. They expected revenge. They received something worse. Truth. Human representatives shared their history openly for the first time. They showed records of wars that nearly destroyed Earth, weapons that could erase life, mistakes that cost billions of lives. We learned, the human speaker said calmly. Power without control ends everything. The council finally understood. Humans were not late to the galaxy. They arrived after learning restraint. The ancient historian bowed his head. All this time, he said, we mistook silence for weakness. Humanity helped rebuild damaged systems. They repaired ships they had disabled. They released every captured fleet. No empire was conquered. No world was taken. New galactic laws were written. Wars were limited. Superweapons were banned. And humans were asked to enforce the rules. They accepted, not as rulers, not as kings, but as guardians. From that day on, no species ignored humanity again. Not out of fear, but respect. Among the stars, a new truth spread quietly. When humans wandered into the galaxy, they were already a superpower. The galaxy just wasn't ready to see it.